Our show for the week.
Yep.
Happy Thursday, everybody out there. We have 9 items going out, so we'll share those sales with you today, as well as talk about our last and final 2024 road trip
Yes.
and how to make the most out of these. So, with that being said, my name is Aaron,
I'm Amber.
and we are full time resellers. We go live Monday through Thursday to talk goodies, our sales, and with you all. So, with that being said, we have a trip, our final trip. We're going to the A1A sale,
Yep.
which is down outside of like Jacksonville, Ponte Vedra Beach, and I think down to Daytona is where it like
East
one
Coast
end,
of Florida.
East Coast of Florida. But we used to live down in
good morning,
in that
family.
area,
Yeah.
and we never went to this sale.
We didn't know it existed. It's like, I think once we moved up here, it's the first time we started hearing about long sales.
Correct. Yeah. And we weren't really serious about reselling full time or anything like that. So this will be an opportunity for us to go down into a more familiar area,
Yeah.
but one that we still have not
Tried yet.
participated in
Yeah.
yet. So should be exciting. Anytime we go to these long sales, we always have a good time. So
Before he keeps staring at my teeth because he hates the way I talk, I have Invisalign now. So I am speaking in lisps.
Lispy.
So bear with me. Hopefully I can get used to it.
It's funny,
fast.
whenever she has to like say stuff to me, sometimes I'm like, all right, you're going to have to repeat it.
I know. When we got off the video yesterday, he's like, oh my gosh, Amber, that was really bad. I was like, it wasn't that bad. Then I watched it back. I'm like, I can't even finish it. It is bad. It's and I can't take it off because you can only have them out for 2 hours of the day when you're eating, and I'm not going to waste 30 of my minutes of the day doing a video so I can speak clear.
It's supposed to go away in a week, so if it bothers you, I get it.
Just fast forward, it sounds better. Do us in like 1.5 speed.
But I did want to share, like, on these long sales, there are opportunities on the trip.
Right.
And specifically on the way down, I will say you can do it on the way back as well, but hopefully your car is so full that you don't want to do it on the way back.
Yeah.
But we have had times where on these long trips, we have had some of our best buys on the trip down or up to the location. One was we picked up a rare lotion that sold for $100 plus shipping. That was at a thrift store on the way there. Another time we stopped at an estate sale that we just happened to get to, and
we did well there.
We did very well at that place because they had like a nice set of golf clubs they sold for $100, and they had a driver and putter that each are going to sell for like $200 or close to it. So I think when you're in a situation where you are traveling a long distance, you know, game plan. So what I will be doing this evening pretty thoroughly is I'm going to be looking on Craigslist.
Yeah.
I'm going to be looking on Garage Sale Finder, Facebook Marketplace, changing my location to try to see if I can pinpoint some places that are off of the interstate.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt. Like, it's going to be almost a 5-hour drive for us to get to this location.
It'll take way longer to get there.
It'll take us way longer with stops, but it's nice to break up the trip as well because it gets really tedious to drive that long for that, and you're not seeing stuff, you're not doing things. No, thank you. So I think if you can try to find ways that you can, you know, hey, we need to be here at 10 o'clock, we need to be here at 12, and it can be really helpful.
And the good thing, I mean, sourcing or traveling on a Friday versus like a Thursday, you're gonna should be hitting more garage sales.
Yeah. And,
like in towns that you're traveling through, so that's gonna be, you know, a very long garage sale day, but like worth it.
And so we will be starting the day off at our local bargain hunt because that starts at 9 here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
And hopefully we'll have some goodies there.
Yeah.
But you know, anything you can pick up on a Friday can reduce the stress on a Saturday.
Right.
And I will say the downside of this sale, which I don't particularly like, is I like the Friday sales.
Yeah. When you can get there Thursday.
You can get there Thursday and hopefully pick a little on that Thursday night.
And then you're done, so you're back in town on Saturday.
Correct.
Yeah.
In this case, we are fully committed to this because this sale is almost specifically a Saturday, which doesn't mean we're not going to be looking on a Friday evening, trying to see if we can find some that are setting up and then potentially can get opportunities that way. But
hey, we sell on eBay, and we have a long trip down to Florida to do their miles long sale, and we're just giving tips on how to make the most of a long trip for sourcing.
So.
And then we've sold, how many? 9 items?
Yes.
We have 9 items that we've sold on eBay in the last 24 hours, so we're going to show you those and get them shipped out this morning.
Yeah. So, only other thing I will say, also to try to maximize your actual trip for that day, is you want to do research the night before to see where you want to start.
Yeah.
And then kind of create a game plan off of that.
Yep.
And I think a lot of times people just go willy-nilly to these things and just hope that they come across the right spots. I think doing the extra little bit of legwork on the front end, you might find some things that you need to prioritize that might be like the types of items that you like to source more than anything. Especially if there's one that is like a large sale, but you know ahead of time that it's not going to have the types of stuff that you are looking for.
Right. Then you know to avoid it.
You just skip it. It's like a time waster.
Yep.
And that's not always the case, but you can find them sometimes. So with that being said, we'll jump into our sales. Our first sale of the day is this Nike Sasquatch 3-wood Fairwood high wood for Nike. Nike clubs are hard to come by just because they
stopped making them.
Stopped making them, and that one sold $47.50 plus shipping.
All right.
So not too bad on that one. We have had that one for a long time though.
Yeah.
So this is a Carhartt, and this one has got a flap.
Oh yeah.
So it can
cover the neck.
It's like a hunting cap, and that one sold for $24.95 plus shipping, and it did sell via promoted listing.
And it's fleece lined, so it's very warm.
Yeah.
Made in the USA.
Next up, we have a Bose Wave radio. So this is the one we picked up this last weekend for $45. It tested it and worked, and it has a CD player in it as well. But these are always good bolos to look out for because they sell super fast. $145 plus shipping. They're just so desirable.
Yeah.
Even for parts, you can sell these. And this is going to a repeat buyer, which we always like to see. And then I looked, and they bought another Bose radio from us. That one was not working.
Needed repair.
Needed repair, and they bought that one, which makes me think that they probably got that
sound?
one.
Yeah, I think, you know what? Our sound is just coming on the phone.
Oh, okay.
I didn't plug in the phone. It's okay. I was like, can they even hear us?
But, so maybe the one they got from us previously worked, and it was, like, in great condition, so I don't know. $145 plus shipping on a fast seller. I love it. I love it. I love it.
We also got this at that same sale this
Yep,
weekend.
that was the same sale, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we paid $5 for this Lego box set. It does have a crease, so I put has crease on title. That's pretty bad on the box, but it is brand new sealed still in the box. $45 plus shipping for that Lego set.
Nice.
A pretty unique hat. I think this is for a video game team, or Team Fortress 2.
I thought it's like an foot thing.
Loot Crate.
Like
no, that's a video game.
Oh, yeah, Loot Crate.
It's a video game is what it is.
Okay.
Team Fortress is a video game. And that hat sold for $24 plus shipping, and it sold via promoted listing. So those are two good hat sales.
Yeah, they are.
I'm going to try to see if you can grab that thing.
Sure. Okay.
All right. This is a SMTAV PTZ camera controller. So I want to say this like gives you access to your control your camera, and you can it's a big system, and it's a huge massive controller, and it's like open box condition. We picked this up from a garage sale. I think we only paid like $25.
All right, it looks like this. They got it for their grandson or something that was big into gaming, I think, remember?
And then he said he couldn't use it. So they got it back. And essentially what was weird about it was it said $25 or best offer. And it's like, I don't want to insult you. I'll just give you $25 because I know it's going to be worth at least $25.
Right.
It sold for $170 plus shipping. So
good.
Really good sale on that one. Next, we have a manga book. Picked this up just a couple days ago. $14.95 plus shipping. I know we picked up quite a few books, and a lot of them were like 15 to 20.
Yeah.
And you're like, why did we pick those up?
I know.
I was like, I know that one will sell fast. I know a couple of them will sell fast.
Did you get them at a garage sale or a thrift store?
No, those were thrift store.
Yeah.
And then the final sale of the day. Who says you don't sell Halloween in November. But it is a Halloween standing pumpkins inflatable. We've had really good success rates with inflatables working. Yeah. Maybe they're missing like the stakes,
right,
and stuff to hold them down, but they still work. $28.45 plus shipping on that inflatable. So they do require more work.
Yeah, but we like seeing them go up.
Yeah, and the kids like it. And
we had like I think my favorite one was a 12-foot snowman.
Yeah. And we've sold that one already, I think.
Yeah. So
and that was to the repeat buyer that went overseas.
That's right, yep.
And then this Bath & Body Works shower gel, $19.50, free shipping on that one. And we'll pick these up if they're brand new sealed for $1.
Yep.
And usually, hopefully, you can get them, you make $10 off of them or so when all said and done. But that is it for the sales for the day.
So we usually have something interesting happen to us on sales, whether he's sick or injured. Well, this time we were sourcing yesterday, and we had to roll down the windows because I have a bunch of boys in the car. And then we hear something like,
kerplunk.
It sounded like something hit our car. And I was like, why? What did you do? Did you throw something outside? And he goes, no, I didn't. I try to roll his window back up. Nope, motor's out. Drop the window down into the door. So we had to put a blanket in the door on the way home and hurry and schedule a car appointment.
Which thankfully,
fix our window.
But thankfully, we're going to be able to get it fixed before.
It's the best timing.
Yeah.
Like, thank you. I'm so glad that happened when it did.
Yeah. So that's one of the things that.
Hopefully, that was our drama for the trip.
Yes.
It already happened.
And get it
let's
out
do
of
that.
the way.
Yes. So I have that to go to this morning, and we woke up and it was raining, so we had to saran wrap our door.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all.
It'll be fun to drive with that this morning. It's like 50 minutes to get there. No.
But you're taking back roads the whole way.
Maybe. I think if that's how it takes me, I'd be better. But,
yeah. But I think that's it.
So I'll be car appointment, and I'll ship when I get home.
Yeah, and I got a couple things to list. I don't have a ton to list.
Yeah, you don't.
Maybe
you could do like some video game lots or something.
I know I need to do the snowman too. I didn't do the snowman yesterday. The 10 little blow mold snowman lots.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, the little covers.
And then we have some video games that I can get set up for the kids to test.
Mm-hmm.
If they'll test them.
What a hard life they have.
Yeah.
So.
But.
All right. Well, wish us luck on our trip, and we hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, and if anybody else out there has any other trips planned for this year, let us know down below. Or are you waiting till next year to go on to any long sales? Until then, though, take care. Have a good one, everybody. I kind of.